Alright, I figured I'd make a quick video here. I had a lot of trouble with this, so if anybody else is having a problem, hopefully this helps you. So, on these, this is a C4 Corvette. It's an 89, so it has the L98. And they have these pressure regulator for the fuel, and we have these little tiny screws that hold it on to the actual fuel rail. I'll show you on the car. Right in here, these guys. And they're ridiculously hard to find. So I went to about 3 hardware stores in my area, including Home Depot. They don't have these half-size metric screws. So these ones that come on the car, they are a 3.5 millimeter across, so the diameter of the actual thread. And the pitch is, I guess, measured in between each thread, how the distance is. On here, it's actually 0.6 millimeters. So I actually found this pack on eBay. It was like $4.99 or something. 3.5 millimeter diameter, 12 millimeter length. Now the only thing I don't have is these little washers. I'm gonna just throw these on without the washers. I'm gonna be careful not to over tighten it and to try and tighten them evenly. But besides that, hopefully this will work. For anybody else having trouble, this is just kind of, I could barely find one thread on this online. So they look like that. I already test threaded them. They fit in there great. So that's the size. And the only complaint I'd have is that even though I looked online for like a good, I was checking Amazon, I didn't want to buy a pack of 100. So I had to kind of be picky for a second. But they're a Phillips head, and I'm not a huge fan of that. But as many of you maybe know, these are security Torx bit. So they have the pin in the middle. And I'll show you the one that I stripped out. That's the main thing. I think most people have a problem with these getting stripped out because of the pin. So that one's just gone. So I'm shaking the camera a bit here. I'll change hands over for a sec. But I mean, just stripped out to hell. And actually, this was already before I even touched the car. Somebody put a adjustable fuel regulator in here, and I guess they goofed this when they changed it over. But anyways, check eBay. I'll try and put the link that I used for these. It was a 10-pack, cost me like under $5, and shipping took like a few days only. So now I got to throw everything back together. I got the plenum here. One other tip, if you guys want to shine up your runners or this plenum or even the intake manifold itself, what I used was this aluminum brightener. So I went to Napa. They have bigger ones. This is all they had. I barely used, well, you can't really tell, but definitely recommend this if you want to just do a nice shine up job while this is off the car. But other than that, yeah, monster bolts.